What is up, my fellow Scorpy Scorps? This is Vicky from Valkyrie Tarot coming at you for your March 2024 Love and Soulmate reading. I gotta tell you, over the last probably week while I've been doing these readings, because I had to break them up because of other big girl work obligations, these have been pretty on point and pretty powerful. Lots of higher arcana cards popping out, specifically the Tower card and Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune. So keep an eye out for this reading, Scorp, because we are a fixed sign and nothing is anything but intense with us, right? If you are interested in a personal reading, you can find information in the box below this video, and I'm happy to sign you up for it. I also do Reiki treatments, even distance Reiki, if that is something you are interested in. And if you are interested in entering into the contest that we got going on, there's a post probably 2 weeks ago now that I posted on Instagram and on the community section for YouTube. And if you like, share, subscribe on all of those platforms, meaning YouTube and Instagram, you'll be entered to win either 12 free tarot readings for a year, unheard of, right? You could also win a free tarot deck and 3 free intuition classes with me, one-on-one. And or you could also win a tarot deck and a set of Reiki infused crystals for abundance. So if that's something you're interested in, scroll back into the archives, like, share, and subscribe, and I will be pulling the 3 winners on March 31st. So more people you share it with, better chance you got. Man, 4 Pentacles popped out, and so did King of Wands. All right, so playing it close to the chest, but doing what you do and doing it right and doing it loud and proud, okay? King of Wands is Leo energy. I have been reshuffling all day today because for some reason, usually when I shuffle, I just go. But when the universe tells me, hey, reshuffle, I do it. Anyways, let's get to it. First card is you. All right, Knight of Wands in reverse. Sagittarius energy, but blocked and in reverse. So there might have been a time in the recent past where you kind of felt driven, highly passionate, fire in your pants type of feeling, right? You were really in, off, and about it. You wanted to get somewhere fast. But as of right now, you're kind of stable. You're almost, when I see this in reverse, I almost think of this as almost the Knight of Pentacles energy. Slow, concise, planned. All right. Your significant other is in the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So someone who was playing it really close to the chest with their finances and kind of their own like ideas of stability, but they are now almost coming off a little selfish about it, right? So things that were bothering them before or things that they needed to kind of bring to the table before, but they were kind of, you know, my way or the highway. Now they're not so much my way or the highway. They're just kind of like, I'm going to do what I want to do. So keep that in mind. All right, current energy that you are in. 8 of Wands. Yeah, you're not moving. There's not a lot of fast movement coming or going for you right now, and that's okay. It's been a really intense last couple weeks, okay? Tons and tons of energy. So we're going to get some more info on this, but we'll see what's going on. Your significant other's in the Magician energy, though, so they are happy as a clam. They know that they have what it takes no matter what comes their way. So again, they're doing their own thing. They are happy doing what they're doing, and they are not worried about anything right now because if they need something, they know they have it in their back pocket if they need it. How you see your significant other. Page of Pentacles. Isn't that funny that that kind of popped out? I know I said the Knight of Pentacles, but it's coming out. Page of Pentacles tends to be Virgo energy here, okay? Page of Pentacles is about an idea that you are putting out into the universe about how to be more, what's the word I'm looking for? Not respected, but more idealistic in the right ways towards making planning an event doing something that has a strong, stable outcome. So a good, smart goal, I guess, if we're talking business here, okay? So this is how you see your significant other. They're always planning for the future. They might not always know exactly what they want, but they are still planning for the future, planting those seeds, waiting for them to grow. How your significant other sees you. Four of Cups in reverse. They kind of see you as someone who was previously distracted by other things, but now knows what they are supposed to be doing. They're not going to be distracted by the glitz and the glamour or the temptation of other things coming around the corner, right? Now they see you as focused on your own future and hopefully a future with them. Energy in between. So, advice, Scorpio, for you in this relationship. Two of Cups in reverse. So Two of Cups in reverse, when we see this, it is a reminder, especially in this energy pattern right here. It's not telling you that you got to break up with someone. It's not telling you that this person's not meant to be in your life, right? Because Two of Cups is a soul contract card, no matter what designation it's in, okay? But when I see it in this placement in the spread, this tells me you need to just pay attention to this relationship, okay? This relationship is important. You are meant to have this. This is something that was set in motion long before our souls came onto this planet, right? This is an important relationship. And when we see it in reverse, it might just see this, like say or see that it's stalled right now, and you might need to put a little bit more effort into your relationship. Significant other's advice in this relationship. Seven of Pentacles. Remember when I said planting a seed and watching it grow? They need to be patient and just wait. What they have been putting out there, their intent, their want, their desires is growing, but you need to wait for the fruits of the labor, right? We plant a tree, we take the fruit off every spring or summer, okay? You just got to wait through the fall and the winter to get to where you want to be. Ultimate goal at the end is the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is always about being up and ready for a final go. So if there were fights, if there were anything of along the lines of distrust, a lack of communication, maybe thinking that you guys weren't exactly 100% compatible, the Nine of Wands reminds us that we were given this journey as a reason for our karmic destiny, okay? Nine of Wands always has one more go at it, right? Because we want to get to 10. So you're almost there. Whatever you've been putting into intent for this relationship is almost to full fruition. All right. Energy under the deck is you, but in reverse. King of Cups. All right. So King of Cups in reverse. This could be someone who might be a little melancholy, maybe a little exhausted emotionally. They can come off kind of manipulative, all right? Or like emotionally volatile sometimes. So keep that in mind. When we see the King of Cups, Scorpio in reverse for us, it's basically our darkest sides of us. So as you know, the Scorpio has three signs, okay? We are the Scorpio at the lowest. We are then the ego, because we're able to rise up and see things from a different situation. And then once we have grown above ourselves, we kind of lift into that 5D type of personality. We become a phoenix, and we are born we burn out, and then we are reborn into a new version of us. We are constantly reborn throughout this lifetime and throughout our life cycles to be better versions of ourselves. So just keep that in mind there. All right, so you are being identified as the Nine of Pentacles. All right, so when I see that in confirmation for the Nine of Wands, it might be that you want to be self-sufficient and you want to be aiming more towards a stable union with this person, or even just stable within your own life. I need to sneeze. This always happens. Excuse me. All right, I think we're good. Nine of Pentacles, sneeze to the truth. This is what I always say, is about realizing you want to be self-sufficient, you want to be autonomous, and or you want to be in a more stable situation so you can provide for this partner, but you realize you're not there yet. Because when we see any wands in reverse, especially like the figure wands, like the page, the knight, the queen, the king, if we see those in reverse, it can be a knock at the ego, or a feeling that you're just not there yet, you're not good enough, you're not able to provide yet, your self-confidence is a little bit lower, right? All right. Wow. I know you can't tell this, but something just fell out in my hand. All right. Okay, so the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands in reverse. There's not a lot of momentum going or anything like that because you're in the devil energy here. Capricorn energy. When we're in the devil energy, remember, we are a sign more than any other sign that likes to give in to temptation. It is just how we are. I spent my entire youth being like, no, I don't want to be a quintessential Scorpio. No, I'm not drawn sexually to other people. No, I'm not going to be a person that gives into addictions or whatever, right? I think we all try to fight our natural inclinations sometimes, but the truth is, these earthly desires do come and go, okay? So whether it was I'm leaning more towards a financial thing, so there might be a want or a need to be more financially stable, right? And you might be trying to go about it the wrong way. Okay. So make sure that you're not trying to beg, cheat, and steal to get to where you want to go. The Eight of Wands is a reminder of you are trying to force a situation to move faster than it can. Okay. Keep that in mind. All right. Page of Pentacles. So you see your loved one as the Page of Pentacles, avoiding a massive tower movement. Wow, scorpionic energy here. So they're avoiding something. We'll get more clarification with that. So what is it? It almost jumped. What is a clarification for this tower card for Scorpio's loved one here? What is being avoided right now? Oh, okay. The tower is in reverse. It will flip into full go at some point. Your loved one is avoiding something big happening. Maybe they don't want it to happen yet, or maybe it is still kind of in the works energetically here. But whatever is going to happen, the advice here for your loved one is to try to see things from a different point of view, to do things with integrity. Don't try to lie your way through stuff, but also to live in your own power and your own energy. Follow your instinct. The High Priestess always knows what is coming. So advice for your loved one here, and this is how you're seeing them, but advice for your loved one here is going to be make sure that you're paying attention to the energies around because the universe is giving you signs of something big coming. Four of Pentacles up here, confirmed by the King of Swords in reverse. All right, so King of Swords in reverse, not always a bad thing, but could come off a little harsh sometimes, could come off a little bossy, my way or the highway. They are, think about the Ice King from like Game of Thrones, all right, if I had to put a personality to that. Actually, are there any Game of Thrones tarot decks? Because I feel like we're missing out on that, and if anybody knows if there are some, please leave a comment on where I can get some, because Vicky needs some. We'll put it that way. All right. King of Swords in reverse is just about someone who's no longer being logical about things. They're actually letting their emotions and their anxiety get to them. So they come off as super controlling in a relationship, right? But they are in the Magician energy, meaning that they have everything that they need. And boy, do they got ideas. They got ideas and ideas and ideas on how to move forward, how to grow this relationship, how to become more stable, how to get what they want. Where did that go? It's so across the room. Oh, yeah. They see you. This is the best part. They see you as focusing on what's important to you, right? Not being distracted by other things. And they see you as literally the Holy Grail. So they definitely see you as everything that they want, everything that they've wished for. All right. What is this advice here, Scorpio, for the Two of Cups? Remember, so you got to be paying attention to your relationship here. Something's okay. King of Wands in reverse. You're getting a lot of kings in reverse here. King of Wands in reverse. Leo energy. There's like been a kick at the ego here again. Manipulative types of energy here, like trying to force a situation because the confidence isn't there, right? What else? One more for this. One more for this. King of Wands here. Two of Cups. King of Wands. We got two of them. Yeah. All Aries, all fire type of energy here. Aries energy. You got the Six of Wands in reverse and the Fool in reverse. Sorry. What this is actually showing me is you need to pay attention to your partner because your partner's ego and your partner's sense of self is off kilter. Like, I'm almost amazed that this isn't like the Six of Pentacles or the Two of Pentacles right here. It feels off to them, and they're focusing more on the anxiety behind trying to force a situation to be. But it's a reminder that you should try to promote some balance. So, yes, there are going to be some times where you're going to kind of feel like you're drawn to go do something that makes you feel good. But remember, when you're in a relationship, especially a committed relationship, you got to do things and do them the right way. Don't take blind leaps of faith. Don't sit there and be like, hey, you know what? I'm going to go play the lottery because it's what? It's like at 680 million or something. I'm going to drop $5,000 on lottery tickets. No, that's a terrible idea, right? But maybe dropping $5 on a lottery ticket, totally different outcome here, right? So it's just being rational. It's a reminder to be rational. It's a reminder to remember who you are, but it's also a reminder that if your partner is struggling with their sense of self or their confidence, it's just a reminder to help them feel more balanced. Remind them who they are to you, right? All right, Seven of Pentacles. Working and waiting, seeing when you can reap the bounty of this pentacle that has been planted long ago. Yeah, still working on it though. It's not there yet, okay? World in reverse. So we haven't come full circle on whatever this intention is here, but it's coming, all right? So you just need to be careful. Just wait. You gotta wait, all right? You can't just jump to conclusions. You can't just rush a situation. The universe provides when it's ready to provide. Yeah, this is a reminder. Stay in your Empress energy. Divine Feminine, popping out like crazy today, okay? Be in the energy of compassion, of giving, of nurturing, and the universe will reward you, okay? Get another one here. One more. Yeah, and the Knight of Swords. So you will have another chance to help make and strengthen the bond of this relationship. Just be who you are, trust your instinct, step into the more compassionate side of you, and be aware of how you're delivering the words that you say. Because sometimes, Scorpio, and I am speaking from experience here, sometimes you say things and they come out wrong because you don't have a damn filter, right? Filter some shit, all right? Energy of the deck, we've got 10 of Pentacles, okay? 10 of Pentacles under the deck, huge energy, happily ever after. You're already in the 9, you're aiming for 10, okay? You will get there. You just need to play it all out, okay? So this month, it's an intense month, all right? Everybody's readings super intense. Get some more advice here from the Divination deck of Darkness and Light. Okay. Got a bunch of them. All right. We got Spirit of the Christ. Forgiveness, reconciliation, and unconditional love. For those that are Catholic or Christian, Easter is coming up soon, so could just be the timeline for this. Spirit of the Wind, similar to a type of tower moment, activity, movement, disruption. Okay, so that's all about being aware that something's going to happen. Remember, we got that tower moment over here. We got the Divine Masculine spirit popping out too. So you got the Divine Feminine up here. You got the Divine Masculine down here. Okay, so it's all about finding that balance between the two of you. So this actually might be a twin flame or a karmic type of thing. All right, we've also got Spirit of Skulls, depression, illness, and melancholy, and Demon Spirit, tormented, fear, and shadow self. Okay, keep in mind that came out with the masculine spirit. So whoever is in the divine masculine energy in this twin flame union here, they're working on it. They're still going through it. They got to work some of their shadow shit. Okay, they got to work through some of that dark night of the soul. Still lingering. There's little things that are still lingering that you still got to work on. But remember, you're going to do it. You're going to do it right. And keep your ego in check. Okay, if this whole discussion on ego over here with this relationship was about you, you're fine. Remember who you are. Scorpio, you are confident and you are competent, okay? Maybe you're not financially where you want to be. Maybe you're not promotion-wise where you want to be. Maybe you don't have a house yet or a car yet. and this person you want to be with is like, oh my God, they can't even like provide for themselves. Like, screw it. If they're going to act like that, you don't need them in your life anyways. You do you, boo. You get where you want to go on your own. And if it is meant to be, they will follow, right? Get some messages from your twin flame here, since this is showing up as kind of like a twin flame reading. I got one. Ooh, goodness. Way too many. We'll take the two that jumped on the table. We got, am I good enough for you? That's literally what this is about. Am I good enough for you? And I know it might be too late by the time I figure things out. Yeah. So, Scorp, this is leaning more in your wheelhouse over here with that ego thing. I feel like your other person is just like, hey, yeah, I want you. I need this. I want this. But you got to work some shit out. Right. It could also be reversed. Remember, sometimes when we do these readings, it just kind of depends on how the energy falls. You could be over here and your significant other could be over here. That works out a lot. I always sometimes have readings from people and they're like, oh, it was reversed for me. You know what I mean? But still on point. So just keep that in mind a little bit. All right. We got one more piece of advice for Scorpio over here from the Magical Spellbook Oracle. I got two cards. Because why would we ever have one? Wow. True love come to me and fertility. So, hey. If you want to have some November babies, now's your time. What I would say here is that, again, with that Two of Cups thing, like, this is a relationship that's meant to be. And it's just off kilter right now because one of you doesn't feel like themselves. Your ego is hurting. You're tempted to kind of try to cheat and get to something faster than you're meant to get to something. You need to trust the process. You need to allow time to kind of work out the way it's supposed to work out. All right. But Scorp, you are going to be in good hands no matter where you go because this person loves you and they are intuitively aware of what needs to happen in this relationship for the both of you to yeah, to be fruitful and multiply. I know that sounds silly, but like, yeah, to make this all work out. So, timeline probably somewhere around Easter. So we'll see how it goes. All right, Scorp, as always, if this resonated with you or if it was reversed, let me know. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below, all that stuff. If you'd like a personal reading, you know how to find me. And until next month, good luck. Deuces.